This is Shiva signing in into Koluri Lectures. Today we are going to discuss about the graphical analysis, which is the continuation of the previous video. So now let us go for the graphical analysis. See, as per the last video, we have discussed about the two factors, which is nothing but a and at the same time b square minus 4ac, which we will call it as d, which we used to represent it as d. So now here let us have a look on a. So as per the yesterday's equation, which we got it as y is equal to ax square. If a is greater than 0, the graph will be in one way, and if a is less than 0, the graph will be in one way. So now let us have a look on the following equations. So now let us take the equation x square plus 21x minus 100, and at the same time minus x square plus 21x plus 100. Next, x square plus 25x minus 150, and at the same time x square plus x plus 10. So now these are some of the equations which we are going to discuss now. So now if I see here in some of the equations the coefficient of x square, here the coefficient of x square is 1, here it is minus 1, here it is again 1, here it is again 1. So now let us have the graphical analysis regarding to it. Now here if you see the equation x square plus 25x minus 150, here the coefficient of x square, which is nothing but 1, so it is a is greater than 0, and the graph will look like this, which can be clearly seen. So let me minimize the points, so let me minimize the values so that we can see the graph. See, if you are able to observe the graph, it is open upwards, and then you can see a small part which is lying below the x-axis and some of the part which is lying above the x-axis. And I have started the trace. You can see the values of y for different values of x. You can see the different values of y for different values of x, and at the same time if you observe here very carefully, here the graph is intersecting the x-axis at 2 points, which clearly indicates that it is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So this is about x square plus 25x minus 150. So here the conclusion is a is greater than 0 and b square minus 4ac is also greater than 0. So the graph will intersect the x-axis at 2 points and it will be open upwards. Now let us have a look on x square plus 20x plus 100, where here also a is greater than 0 and hopefully b square minus 4ac will be is equal to 0. Now as a is greater than 0, now let me try to predict the graph. As a is greater than 0, definitely it will be open upwards, sure. Then whether it intersects the x-axis or not, let us have the graphical analysis. As per our knowledge, which we have gone through the previous videos, it touches the x-axis at only one point. That point we will consider it as multiple roads. Now let us have a look on the graphical analysis. Here if you see the graph which was clearly plotted for x square plus 20x plus 100, So here as a is greater than 0, just I am minimizing the graph so that you can see that again it is open upwards. But here you can observe one clear thing. It is touching the x-axis at one point. At one point. And that point we will take it as, at that point we are going to take it as a repeated root, means double root. So that point will be repeated twice. So if a is greater than 0 and b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, the graph will be open upwards and it will touch the x-axis at a point. See here, as I have started even a trace also, you can see the different values of y for different values of x. Here, as the margin, as the scale of the values are very high, it might be seen that it is very nearer. Here, if you solve, you will get x value as minus 10. So, as the margin of the scale, as which I have taken, the values which is plotted on the x-axis and y-axis are very, very large. So that means you might see the graph, the x value which is equal to minus 10, which is very nearer to origin. But kindly don't think that it has been intersected at the origin. So the graph has been displayed like that because as I have taken the scale on x-axis and y-axis, which is of very larger values, and which you can see clearly on the video, which is on the graph. Fine. So now let us go for this one, x square plus x plus 10, where a is greater than 0 and b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Now let us have a look on this graph also. You can see very clearly the graph, and here again, so minimizing the values so that which I can see the graph which is lying above the x-axis, and I have started even tracing also. Here you can see for different values of x I will get different values of y, and it is purely a parabola. And here if I clearly observe, it has not intersected x-axis and it has not touched the x-axis. It is maintaining some gap above x-axis. As it is greater than 0, as a is greater than 0, it maintains some of the gap between x-axis and the graph. So it lies entirely above the x-axis. So this is about the graphical analysis for a greater than 0 when b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 and b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So the conclusion for this is, so for a is greater than 0, the graph will be open upwards, and at the same time, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, the graph will intersect the x-axis. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, the graph will touch the x-axis, and the point at which the graph is touching, we will consider that point as a double root. And if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, the graph will lie entirely above the x-axis, because this is xy plane. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, we will get the roots as complex numbers. So this plane does not have complex numbers, so it lies entirely above the x-axis. So in the upcoming video, we are going to discuss about the graphical analysis for a which is less than 0, which is quite reverse to that of the graphs of this. That's all. Thank you for the day. Thank you so much.